Nearly a week now since the brutal attack on a nurse in Palms West Hospital in Loxahatchee. We are still investigating what happened. You're about to hear from the victim's family while she's still in the hospital with severe injuries to her face and to her brain. We have team coverage for you tonight. Reporter Angela Rozier spoke with an expert about hospital security.
First, investigative reporter Terry Parker spoke with the family of that nurse about their mother's condition and their outrage over what they heard on 911 calls obtained exclusively by WPBF 25 News. Terry?
That's right. Tonight, the nurse's heartbroken family tells me that they think this never should have happened, this brutal attack, and they are furious over a 911 call that I obtained Friday, made from inside that hospital.
I was angry, to be honest, that someone could let this happen to her.
Cindy Joseph and her brother, Chris Lal, say their world has turned upside down. Their mother, a nurse for 21 years at Palms West Hospital, beaten almost to death Tuesday by Stephen Scantlebury in a third-floor patient room. Scantlebury then escaped and was arrested running down Southern Boulevard. Leela Lal airlifted to St. Mary's Trauma Unit with almost every bone in her face broken.
I couldn't recognize her. Her both eyes were swollen. She was intubated. Her whole face on the right side was swollen. Multiple fractures throughout her face, bleeding in the brain.
It's rough seeing your mom, like the person that took care of you for your entire life, and then, seeing her in that state where you can't really do anything.
The siblings are outraged that Palms West even admitted Scantlebury, a psychiatric patient, under a Baker Act hold because the hospital is not a Baker Act receiving facility and lacks the training and security needed.
I read that, and heard from people that he was acting delusional on the days adding up to the attack. Those should have been flags for people to step in or maybe add security before this incident happened. It was preventable for sure.
We are the world. We are the nurses.
The attack sparking support and condemnation. Nurses calling for more protection in hospitals. And more questions tonight from the family after I reported on the 911 calls Friday. Listen to who appears to be the CEO of Palms West talking to the 911 operator.
We had a Baker Act beat a staff member unconscious, now running around the building.
You said they assaulted the employee until they passed out?
Yeah, unconscious. I'm not worried about that part. I need the Baker I dealt with.
I was furious. She gave everything to that hospital. And to hear this, whoever it was on the recording say that they didn't care about her, that hit me like in a way I can't describe.
They didn't want to spend the money to have adequate security, and all they cared about was lining their own pocket. And I think we'll be able to prove that in this case.
I have reached out to Palms West Hospital asking why they admitted this particular patient to their facility, why he was left unsecured, and if they have any comment on that 911 call. Meantime, the family says that they are now weighing legal action. They believe that their mother deserved better. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.